Right, welcome back to a brand new episode of your favourite golf podcast. This is Golf is Ruining My Life. And today, listener, you are experiencing a level of dedication to this podcast we have previously never given.
I was really hoping that you'd bring that up straight away. There's only two things that get me up at this time in the morning. One of them is being paid to do breakfast radio.
Yep.
And the other is golf.
Yep.
This is technically neither.
This is a weird space we've never been in before, which is, let me just check the clock currently, it's 39 minutes past 7 a.m.
What are we doing?
On Thursday the 19th of October.
Yeah.
We are recording a podcast because there was no other time we could fit this in.
Yeah.
Things are going incredibly well with the podcast at the moment.
Yeah, we didn't want to drop it. We didn't want to drop a week. We want to keep you guys entertained with us waffling about golf, but now we're just going to waffle about early mornings.
An alarm going off at 6:40 a.m. this morning as I rolled over and went, I need to go downstairs and do a golf podcast. The hell is going on?
I've got to free associate about golf. It does remind me, though, I love nothing more than getting up at dawn and teeing off as the sun comes up.
It's amazing.
My favourite things in the world, like as near to paradise, I think, as you can get, is to tee off on a links course that faces, where does the sun come up? East or west?
Yeah, rises in the east, it's in the west.
That faces east, so you can see it coming over the sea, which I've done once or twice, and it's just like almost emotion, like genuine tears.
A beautiful moment.
Yeah, and you get like a 9. Who cares?
It really doesn't matter, does it? Yeah, there's nothing better than... Now I'm awake, I'm fine. But this is what it always is, isn't it? When you go and play golf and you get up stupidly early in the morning, that alarm is disastrous.
Yeah.
But then as soon as you've had a coffee and you're the only one on the golf course and you drive into the car park and you're the only one, it really is a special moment.
I love that little shudder you get, that free sort of excitement when you've got a big golf day. And the thing I always do, whoever I'm playing with, I'll just send them a little... I've sent you this message several times that just says, game day.
Yes, let's go.
Game day. What is the message?
We go low.
That's what you always said that in the great summer of 21. I'd get messages from Tom Green saying, we go low. What is the message that you send your golf buddies when you're in the car on the way to play with them? What is? It's usually going to be 3 or 4 words.
Yeah.
Not again.
Yeah. Oh, I'm worried. Or this is what it'll be. So this will be, you've just got up. It's a massive day for you and your mates. What is the text you're sending? Mine is, we go low. A lot of people's is, I'm still drunk. That's a lot of, especially on a golf trip. I've not been to bed.
Oh, what time is tea time? That's a classic.
Yeah.
So what time are we teeing off? I told you, it's 8:12.
Can we push back 5? Is there anyone directly behind us? Would be mine.
Word. I love that.
Now, I just want to do a little bit of podcast admin at this stage.
Good.
Not to blow smoke up our own bum-bums, but things are going too well for the golf podcast. Yep. So because of this, we've got a load of new listeners at the moment. So I just want to encourage everyone to go and hit that subscribe button.
Yes, please.
Because a load of people listen and then miss episodes because they're not subscribed. And I can't stress this enough.
Yeah.
The advantage of being subscribed is that I have this load. I'll be on the tube and I won't be able to listen to anything. And I'll go in my podcasts. And if I've subscribed, I'm already downloaded. The audio's already there. I don't need internet. So I can listen.
Get it downloaded. Yep. Get it on your device.
And if you want to go and give us a review,
yes,
that would also be amazing.
Yes, that would be nice as well.
Go down to the bottom of the thing.
Validate us, Daddy. Thank you.
Now,
I'm really happy about this episode because just a little peek behind the curtain. What Tom Green said before we started recording was, did you see where I played golf on the weekend? I.e., have you looked at my socials? Obviously, I blocked you a long time ago.
Yeah, of course.
So I haven't seen your socials. And you were like... You basically said, this episode is sewn up. So I'm going to kick back, relax, and let Green take me on a journey.
Now, I was sitting on the sofa on Saturday evening. That sofa over there.
Oh, yeah, good.
I was just sitting there.
Paint a picture, yeah.
And Em was next to me, and I was halfway through a bottle of red wine, and we were watching TV. And Em got a text from a friend we both have. One of Em's friends, actually, who I now know really well. Yeah. A lovely man called Grant.
Oh, I love Grant.
Grant texted Em saying, tell Tom to look at his phone urgently.
I mean, what?
Right? So I grab my phone, I open it, and I see 4 texts from Grant. Text 1, what are you doing tomorrow? I've just had a dropout on a round of golf. Would love for you to play. We're playing Wentworth West.
Oh my God. Did you have anything in on Sunday? Because
Yes.
oh no.
We're playing Wentworth West. So
Give me some Wentworth context, please, for those that don't know. How many courses are there at Wentworth? Which one is this?
there's 3 courses at Wentworth.
Okay.
Wentworth West is the BMW course. It's where the BMW is held every single year.
With,
So the BMW...
is that with the famous 18th, with the water and the...
The famous 18th with
Have
the
you
water.
now played that hole?
I played that hole. I've got shivers. I don't know.
This is huge.
So I got a text saying, "Are you free tomorrow to play Wentworth?" He said, "Are you free to play Wentworth?"
Yeah.
And I was like, right, I've actually got loads in the diary tomorrow. We were supposed to be up at 8 in the morning to go to church.
Are you joking?
Where we're getting married.
Wow.
We had a church day in to meet the vicar.
That's right. That's what they're called. I like the
Yeah.
way you said that to me. Is it vicar?
I don't know the name of
Celebrant?
the woman. Yeah, the
vicar.
woman, the lovely lady who we've got to know. We've got to know the whole church really well because we've been loads recently.
Does she play golf? Because she might understand if she
Yeah,
does.
she doesn't get it. We had a huge day in, up at 7 in the morning to go to Chippenham, where we're getting married, to spend time at church and meet more people and go to the venue and all this stuff.
Oh, Tom. So what's Em doing at this point? She's looking at you.
I just keep going, but it's Wentworth West.
It's a British Augusta.
I just kept saying the same thing over again, which is, this is once in a lifetime, and this is once in a lifetime.
Yeah. There does come a moment, doesn't there, where you're constantly managing golf and your, let's say, domestic life, whether it's your other half, your kids, your job, right? But there comes a moment every now and again when golf comes in, to quote Miley Cyrus, like a wrecking ball, doesn't it? And you just go, everything is just rubble now because I have to play golf. And I'm going to send all the messages and emails that I have to send. I'm going to play golf.
And
I'm going to upset God.
Yeah,
well.
God won't be happy. And I said, obviously, I'll be there. I'll 100% be there.
Hang on. Just to be clear, did you say, I'll be there on the text, put your phone down, then look at Em and go, right. Like, did you promise you were going before you'd got it past?
No. I think Em could tell pretty instantly how big of a deal Wentworth was.
She is a keeper.
Yeah, because Em gets it. Em's dad's a big golfer, and there'll be every now and again she can gauge my reaction as to how important this tea time is.
Give us a sense of your reaction. What are you doing at this point when you get the message? What did you act it out for me?
Oh well, should I go back to the actual text?
Yeah.
So we can.
All right, so I'll be Em. Okay, right. We're sitting on the sofa watching telly. Oh, hang on, just pause strictly. Oh, Grant's just texted. He says, check your phone.
So I'll go. Okay.
Look at his little giggle. Oh my God, the smile.
Hello, mate. Random one. I got a space at Wentworth tomorrow at 10:20. Want to join?
Oh.
I put all capitals. What?
Oh.
5, 10 exclamation marks. West course? Because a tea time at Wentworth would obviously be amazing.
But not destroying the marriage.
It's quite a big thing to cancel all this stuff that I had on Sunday.
Yes.
So I was like, is it the West course?
Yeah.
West course indeed. Tell me everything. Fuck. 10:20. So this is all within the space of 1 minute.
Wow.
So I started texting at 35 minutes past. We're still at 35 minutes past.
Yeah.
So within a minute, I've said, I mean, yes, obviously. Yeah. This is going to involve some moving parts, my side.
Oh my God. There's a few cogs here. Just need to have a little chat. Oh, and so Em said, fine, okay. Or was she like, no, fine, you do it. Well, the vicar's there every Sunday, famously.
Yeah, famously always there. The only thing we had admin-wise is we have to go to the church every month before our wedding. So Em was like, okay, maybe I just go because we don't both have to go every time. Maybe I'll just go.
Great look. A really good look. Where's Tom today?
Yeah.
He's playing Wentworth West. Absolutely fine. Take a pew.
But due to a golf podcast, he's working. He's working.
You lied to a vicar.
No, we didn't say that. I think there was a moment where me and Em were on the sofa, and I was like, and she was like, I was like, well, it's Wentworth West for the 10th time, and she was like, okay, and I was like, it's work.
Oh my
and
God.
Em went, I'm not the vicar. You don't have to lie to me. I was like, oh,
fair point.
And you can't lie to the church. You know why? Always watching.
That guy, and he'll make you play really badly.
Yeah,
that's the problem.
So obviously it was like, yes.
I'm in.
And the thing is, with Wentworth, for our American listeners and maybe our more casual golfers who don't know about Wentworth, There are some golf courses in the UK that are just impossible to get on.
Yeah.
And I have never had an in with Wentworth.
No.
I don't know anyone that's played at Wentworth.
No.
It's not like a Birkdale or a
Sunningdale.
Not like a Sunningdale. Yeah. It's next to Sunningdale.
Oh, and that land all around there is beautiful.
Incredible.
Oh.
So it's not like one of these courses where it's not like the old course, for example, where there are ways in. I don't think there's any ways into Wentworth unless you play with a member. No. I don't think you can go.
Well, I told you what happened when I played Sunningdale with my mate who's a member there.
No.
And we rocked up and there was a kid waiting on tee, playing by himself. Right, he was 22. His parents were wealthy, and they'd paid for him just to rock up as a visitor to Sunningdale. So
okay, yeah,
the exact thing which you're saying, maybe you can do it at Wentworth, but I don't think you can.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, but maybe you can.
And he'd paid, and this was years. It's like 5 years ago, so it's almost certainly gone up. He paid £380.
Yes,
and I paid because I was playing with a member £30.
Wow,
the story of golf in a nutshell.
Yeah,
if you're in the gang,
you're fine. Yeah. So I think maybe you can do a similar thing at Wentworth if you can get on, but the green fees are 400 and something quid.
Yeah.
Here's a question: how much do you think my green fees were as a member's guest
at Wentworth?
At Wentworth, playing the West course on a Sunday at 10 a.m.
I mean, anything under £100 is ridiculous.
Yeah, it was more than that.
Yeah, 150 quid?
It's 150 quid.
It's still a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
I was sort of hoping the direction of that story was going to be 15 quid.
No, it's not as cheap as... When he texted me like, it's 150 quid, I was like, okay.
Yeah, that's quite punchy.
Not going to turn it down.
You'd think Wentworth, wouldn't necessarily need to be making money out of their visitors. You'd think green fees could come down a bit because BMW probably chuck them a bit of cash once a year.
You'd think so, right?
Wow.
So anyway, I said yes. And how do you know when you've got a big golf day coming? What's the thing that you do when you know you've got a big golf day coming?
Obviously, choose the clothes the night before. 100%. Did you do that?
Of course.
I mean, what did you go for?
Laid out on the spare bed. Do you know, this is a bit of a running thing that you do in the running community. There's something called like your lay, which is like,
nice.
They do like your lay and you take a photo of your running shorts and your vest and your number and your gels and your
great.
shoes and your socks. It's called your lay. And you take a photo of your lay. We should start golf lays.
That's perfect. Let's do the golf lay.
Yeah.
I mean, for us, there's going to be a lot of Puma stuff.
A lot of Puma, yeah.
Love it. I mean, I have this cupboard full of Puma stuff. And if it's a big day, I will go there. I'll get a new one. I'll probably get a new one. Did you unwrap a new one?
Now, this is quite boring admin. And
There's no such thing as boring admin with golf. The whole point of this podcast is a forensic look into how it works.
So this is a little bit boring admin, sort of on more my life side.
Okay.
And as I'm going back and forth with the lovely Cobra at the moment, a lot of the stuff doesn't fit me anymore because I've lost 3.5 stone.
Yes.
So the shorts,
Tom Green's been on Vinted.
Yeah, the shorts and trousers don't fit me. So I'm having to wear just normal shorts. Just like shorts that you'd wear for dinner, nice shorts, like Reese shorts.
Oh no, but the Puma shorts are really nice.
Really nice.
Also,
so annoying.
What are the Puma trousers that have got the elasticated bottom?
Oh, like the joggery ones are really
love
cool.
Playing in those.
Yeah,
because
really
it feels
cool.
a bit sporty. Because golf is allegedly a sport.
Yeah,
and sometimes we forget that when we put golf clothes on. But the Puma stuff is like, it feels athletic a bit.
So I couldn't wear that, but I put on one of their lovely polos. Because their polos are amazing and they still fit because I can tuck them in and get everything. So I had a pair of shorts, a lovely Puma jazzy polo, and then I wore my my jumper that I bought at the Open.
Oh,
remember the jumper?
I remember the jumper. Of course, I remember the jumper. I was there when you bought the jumper.
The beautiful blue Open jumper.
Oh, so classy.
Put that on. I put a lovely pair of the LS Fast trainers, the Puma trainers, the beautiful Puma trainers.
How are Wentworth with clothing? Because often if you go to a big super duper club like Wentworth, I know we're all very pro those shoes now, but you think, oh my God, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, if I'd worn these shoes at a golf club, you'd have been thrown off within seconds because they look like trainers.
Yeah, I think my argument always with this stuff now is if they're made by a golf brand, I don't think you can say you can't wear those.
I've got a question for you.
Yeah.
You're playing Wentworth.
Yeah.
Do you wear what I'm wearing right now, which is the Puma hoodie?
Famously, again, the hoodie, this is how much of a bloody golf geek I am. Famously,
I believe you know this.
The hoodie was first worn, the Adidas hoodie was first worn by Tyrrell, I think, at the BMW.
Really?
So they were selling the famous Tyrrell.
Wow.
I guess it was probably the year Tyrrell won the BMW was the year he won quite the famous Adidas hoodie.
A sort of golf sartorial version of Dylan going electric. Just the moment
Yes.
hoodie's finally landed.
It's got a lot of cogs
Yeah, I
turning
know.
to get that in my head. Yeah, okay, yeah,
It's quite
fine.
a long walk, that one.
Yeah.
Listen, I want to know how you played.
There's so much to talk
There's
about.
so much to talk about.
We're not even on the course yet.
Are we at ads yet or not? Where are we?
We're at ads now.
Okay, fine. Here's some products. Don't go anywhere because we're going to find out. Can you just give us a little hint? Was it? Do you know what? Facially, give me a hint. Was it good or was it bad? Oh, it was bad. It was bad. Oh!
I need these ads to pay for the amount of stuff I bought in the pro shop.
The lost balls.
Here's the adverts. Welcome back to another episode of Golf is Ruining My Life. How much did I spend in the pro shop?
Oh, that's a great question. That should have been the pre-ad question, you know.
Sorry.
Find out after this. So I'm going to say you go, it's a bit like airport shopping. You leave normal Tom Green behind.
Oh, yeah, he's gone.
He's gone. You know, he's gone to the church to look at things with him.
Yeah.
You're now a different person. I'm going to say 100 quid min.
I spent £350 in the shop.
Oh my! Just on getting the branded stuff. Putter cover. Oh, he's got it on. He's got a little Wentworth GA. Is it a GA or is it?
It's a Wentworth gilet.
Oh.
And let me just quickly.
How much was that? It's gorgeous.
Oh, that was 150 quid.
Yeah, but that's worth every penny.
So to talk me through my purchase, this was 150 quid. I spent 50 quid on new Pro V1s, and it was £150 for their.
Oh, right. That includes green fees.
Yeah.
Hang on. You skipped over the middle bit. You spent 50 quid on new Pro V1s.
I just bought a box of Pro V1Xs just so I had them. I'm running low on balls.
How many did you lose?
Oh, like 6.
Oh.
Can I just quickly tell a side anecdote about this gilet?
Always.
I went for lunch yesterday and wore it. And a guy came up to me at the bar and went, "Oh my God, are you a member of Wentworth?"
That must have been the greatest moment of your life.
Yep. I was like,
I would lie in that situation. I'd go, yes, I am.
oh, I was like, Wentworth, basically own the place, mate.
I have been wearing a green jacket for years,
Hoping.
waiting for the day. Have you won the Masters? Yeah, I have won the Masters. Yeah, could you leave me be, please? Thanks. That's
How funny.
That's delicious.
Are you a member of Wentworth? Oh, well, in a way.
I mean, I've been to the shop. Does that count?
So, it's 20 past 10 is the tea time. And I've been very fortunate to play some very nice golf in my life. Yeah. I've played the JCB, famously. I've played Birkdale, famously. I have never been to a golf experience like this.
Are you kidding?
No, because the money at this place is unlike anything that you've ever seen in your whole life.
Take me through it. What do you mean? What's happening? We're parking the car. How early are you arriving?
So I arrived an hour and 20 minutes before the tea time.
Not enough. I'd have made it 3 hours.
Sat there at 6.
Yeah, 100%.
So you drive up Virginia Water, which is the main...
Is she okay with that?
Good morning. So you drive up Virginia Water, and this is where the European Tour is based. So this is where the European Tour headquarters are.
You go past like Colin Montgomery's house and Ernie Els' vineyard and stuff.
Literally, the houses are
Yeah.
unlike anything you've ever seen.
It's that little pocket is like being in a different country.
Yep.
In terms of the scale of the properties. It's like being in America, I guess.
It's very like being in America. Yeah. You know it's a different place when you pull off the motorway, and the first thing you go past as you pull off the motorway is a Ferrari dealership. Like, wow, we're in a different spot here. So you drive up, and let's picture the first at the BMW. So it's not a championship I think people know really well, especially in America, but it's quite a big one on the European Tour.
But it should be bigger. We should make it, because it comes at the tail end of our... Oh, no, it's just... Oh, is it after the Open over here?
Yeah, it's right at the end. It's September.
It's right, it is right at the end.
It's September.
That's right.
It's a Rolex Tour event for us on the European Tour, on the DP World Tour. It's a big deal.
But any tournament that happens in the same place every year, like an Augusta, they should make that part of it. And Wentworth is getting there in that direction, but they should try and make it a big deal.
Totally.
I think a lot of American players wish they played there this year.
Yes, true. That's very true. Yes.
But that would help get them over and stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Anyway.
So you're going up the drive, and you're just going past mansion after mansion after mansion. And so let's picture the first. There's the very famous Wentworth Castle behind, which is and then you're driving that way. But you literally drive your car between the tee and the fairway.
What?
There's like a road that goes there that you would never really see watching it on TV, but that's where you drive in.
You're slowing down there.
Well, there's like a traffic light system that's red when people are teeing off.
Oh, wow.
So you drive up through there. The first car park is valet parking.
Did you? You didn't.
No. I looked in the valet parking. I've seen some lovely cars in golf courses.
Yeah.
There was an Aston Martin DB5. I think that's a couple of £1 million for a DB5.
Is it? I don't know anything about cars.
It's the famous James Bond car that you can't really. It's a DB5.
Is it better than a Tesla Model Y?
Yes,
Okay,
it's slightly.
All
Yeah.
right, good to know.
So you go past the valet parking the normal parking, and then we go into the restaurant, which is there, and it's like a 5-star hotel. It's not like when I go to play Birkdale, which is obviously you're playing history, and it feels like a normal golf course, Birkdale.
Yeah.
And so does JCB to a degree.
Yes.
This feels like
Something
you're in
else.
a 5-star hotel, which also has golf there.
Imagine being a member there. Imagine every week playing that.
Well, I now, thanks to Rick, who loves the podcast now, he was a member there. He joined 18 months ago.
Wow.
Rick. Lovely
Shields.
Rick. Not Rick Shields. No.
Hi, Rick. Thanks for loving the show, Rick.
Different Rick.
Could you come on, please? Thanks.
Rick.
Mention it on your socials, Rick. Cheers.
New to golf. Unbelievable golfer.
Hang on. New to golf?
Yeah. Joined 18 months ago. Just joined the Wentworth straight away. Just joined Wentworth.
How does that? He must be a full Mason. How does that work?
I've got to be careful with how much I say here because there's obviously a lot of stuff Rick said as a member that probably isn't public knowledge for the podcast.
Yeah.
But I don't think joining Wentworth is maybe as hard as you think. If you live in the area and you know a few members.
Yes. It's not as hard as you think process-wise, but it is as hard as you think financially, I would assume. The huge 20,000, 30,000 or something. A joining fee must be enormous.
Nowhere near that. It's way more.
Right.
Way.
Do you actually know the number?
I think the last number I heard was $250,000 to join.
If every one of our listeners gave us £1,
we would be 100,000 away times getting membership there.
Wow.
Last I heard it was $250,000, and he said it had gone up from when he was a member. So it's Chinese investment money. The Chinese bought it. So I think because of that, I think there's 888 members.
Oh, is that a significant
That's
thing?
A significant thing.
Mm-hmm.
So there's membership available if you can afford it.
Okay, good to know.
Good to know.
Go online, fill out a form. Can you imagine that? Darling, I've drained the ISA.
I'm now a member of Wentworth.
Yeah, but we don't live anywhere near Wentworth. Wentworth West. Just use that. It's
Wentworth West.
Like in Friends, we were on a break. It's Wentworth West.
Come on.
Who cares about our kids' future?
So I go to the pro shop. I pay for my green fees. I buy my lovely gilet. I buy my lovely golf balls. The Grant and his friend Tom, Tom, lovely friend of the show now, who works at the old course, works for St Andrews.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, Tom, stay in touch.
Yeah, exactly. We'll be.
So we've got Rick Shields and we've got Tom at the old course.
Yeah.
Great. Is it old Tom Morris? Is that who it
it's
is?
literally old Tom Morris.
Cool.
So buy all my stuff from the pro shop, and as I walk to the restaurant, a lady comes up to me and says, "Let me look after that for you." Takes all my stuff off me and goes, "We'll come and find you later when you need it."
No, that would stress me out. I'd be like, no, I need a tag, or but where will you be? But how will I?
She's like, "We'll find you."
Oh,
Go and have a coffee. I didn't eat. They ate. Then we went to the
I bet
driving.
they had oat milk, didn't they, for the coffee?
Oh, they had, yeah. And it was just dead. No one's there. Just no one's around. Like there's no one else. We were the only ones in the restaurant on a Sunday morning.
That is a thing. Someone was telling me the other day they're a member at Rye.
Okay.
They don't have tea times.
Wow. You just turn up and play.
You don't have a tea time. Just come down, old boy. We'll let you know.
Yeah, brilliant.
Rock up. There's the tea. Play golf. Can you imagine?
That reminds me of when I was a junior member of Preston Golf Club. There was no tea times, but that's just because we were there all the time and we were juniors. So they were just like, "Just go off whenever you want. It's fine."
Go.
Yeah. Anyway, go to the driving range, hit a few balls. Obviously, all TrackMan. Obviously, just piles of golf balls there.
Nice new balls on the range as well.
Yeah. I walked in and I was like, "Where do you get the golf balls from?" Stupid question. They're already there, aren't they?
Oh, I've got a token.
Yeah.
I got some shrapnel. Here's £3.
25 balls.
Ugh.
So I did that. And then there was our tea time with our starter. That was so funny. We get there and they were like, "Sorry, gents, we had to push back 10 minutes. A significant member was half an hour late, so we just paused everyone." Who was that person?
The hell was that?
Who paused Wentworth on Saturday morning for half an hour?
It's got to be a royal. It's Prince Andrew. There he is on the fourth. Look. Wow.
They just held everyone.
Can you imagine what would have happened if that was me? What's the first thing I'd have said?
Who is it? Yeah. And he was like, oh, you can't really say.
Absolutely can't say. Wow.
Yeah. And then we played round, and it was lovely, and it was amazing.
How did you play? Do you even do a card?
I did a card, but I stopped doing a card on like the classic started. We did match play, and I stopped doing a card on like the 15th or something.
It would be really cool for your EG though, for the England Golf
Oh
app.
yeah, it would be.
It's like when you look at Dan Walker's England Golf account.
Oh yeah, the guy that we said we wouldn't name on the podcast.
Yeah, that's him. That one. And you can see he played Loch Lomond, and he stuck it on there. He shot like 2 under.
Yeah.
Who cares if you shot 40 over? You're playing Wentworth.
You're playing Wentworth West.
How did you get on the signature hole 18?
Now this is a great question because I didn't play amazing. If I'm honest, I doubled a lot at the start. Like I doubled the first.
Greens were quick.
Lightning.
Like putting on a table.
Absolute lightning.
Oh.
And the rough was up.
Oh.
It was tough. It was really tough. And it's one of those courses. It reminded me, if you go and play Woburn, it's very similar. I think the course is very similar to Woburn. Tree lined, and Jesus Christ, it's long. Just relentlessly long.
What tees are you off?
We went off the whites.
Okay, and presumably at Wentworth they must have the crazy blues at the back or the blacks. What are the back tees?
Yeah, there was the championship tees behind us, but there was a lot of points where the whites of the championships are the same.
Oh really?
Yeah, there's a lot of that, and then there's ones where Rick was like, okay, the championships are actually over on that tee over there. It's that far back.
Right, that tree.
Yeah.
Go past that. See that castle on the hill? Keep going past that.
That's
right. So
is.
Just to be clear, because I played Muswell Hill on the weekend when you were playing, were you off mats as well?
No mats.
No mats. Okay.
No mats. No temporary greens. Weirdly,
is there a sadder winter sight in golf than when the mats come out?
There is no worse sight.
What is the worst thing about winter golf? What's the worst thing you see on the course when you're playing that makes you just go, oh, I'll come back in March?
Temporary greens is the worst.
Oh,
temporary greens is the worst.
Greens.
Mats I can sort of deal with. Temporary greens are what's the point?
Bits cordoned off because they're waterlogged.
Oh God, I've paid to be here.
Makes me so sad. I'm gonna bring a snorkel.
What they don't tend to have at Muswell Hill either is we were on the 14th. A load of guys come up wearing the Augusta white jumpsuits. They're the caddies.
The caddies. You didn't have a caddy?
No, I didn't have a caddy. No.
See, I was talking with a mate about this the other day. Would you have a caddy if you played a big course? And it's always like the extra expense, obviously. I really would because of their knowledge. Someone I know was telling me about their brother who played in the Caribbean and they got caddies there and these incredible courses. And they swore down the caddy saved them like 15, 20 shots.
Wow.
Because of putts mainly. You've got to. That's your line. So I've never played with a caddy.
Neither have I, but they're very expensive.
I mean,
they say with a caddy, the protocol with a caddy is whatever you pay them, you pay the course. Whatever you pay them, you then have to give them in tip as well.
Right. Okay.
So if it's set like it was £70 for the caddy.
Yeah.
And then it's £70 for tip.
Yeah, I think that's completely reasonable.
So that's 140 plus your 150. It's a £300 day.
But it's an incredible thing.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
I'm not saying I would do this 3 times a week. It's my maybe once a year insane, incredible thing. Maybe hold back on the GA purchases and hire a human for a few hours.
So I hacked it round. I hacked it round, to be honest. So
you don't have a number?
Oh, the guy I played with, Tom, and we played similar. I probably played 5-6 shots better than him, and he entered 3 figures.
Right, yeah.
He was, and he's a good golfer. He played off like 15.
Oh, wow.
He can play golf.
Yeah.
He was just long and relentless. I reckon I probably shot 95, 96.
Still very.
I was 14. I was 14 over on the front 9.
Yeah, okay.
And I got better on the back 9.
But you can't ruin a day like that with a score. There's just no point.
I did that with Birkdale, and
you didn't enjoy yourself.
I went into this saying that I'm not going to keep a score, and when I play badly, I'm just not even going to worry about it. Just enjoy it. And as always, the golf gods shone on me.
They did something.
They shone on me. There's a moment on a par 3 where I missed the green on the left. I chipped onto the front edge of the green. It had a big fall away. Rolled all the way to the bottom of the hill. Chipped onto the front again. Rolled all the way to the bottom of the hill. and I said I should have gone to church. Got a good laugh at the time.
All right, hose, yeah.
Yeah. 18th.
Yeah.
Driver down the right hand side.
Great.
So it's a little from the 18th. I only really know it as the area where the water is. I don't really know what it is. It's a par 5, dog leg left to right.
So you did get on in 2.
Didn't get on in two. No, didn't get on in two. No. Didn't.
Well, when you use your brand new Cobra King 3-iron driving iron,
I'll be on in two.
on in two.
It was actually, I just played really sensible golf on that hole. I took a driver. I hit a little fadey one, so I was in the rough on the right hand side, which gave me, I could see the green, and I took probably like a 6-iron just before the water, and then I had 140 yards in. I had an 8-iron, and I put it at the back of the green, and I 2-putted for par.
You parred the 18th?
I parred the 18th. I was over the
amazing.
moon. Yeah. That made my day. Par in the 18th.
I would consider, it's such a signature hole, the first 17 holes a warm-up for 18.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
That was my take home from the day was an 8-iron landing next to the pin, rolling to the back of the green, and a 2-putt.
Did you repair a pitch mark at Wentworth? That's pretty cool.
Oh.
If you didn't, you need to go back.
I need to go back.
Sorry, guys. There's a pitch mark.
Christ.
Wow.
We're coming to the end of this Wentworth special episode, but it was an unbelievable golf course.
It's a Wentworth very special episode.
Very, very, very. But it's Wentworth West.
It's Wentworth West. That's incredible.
I have to thank Rick, the member, for getting me on. Not Rick Shields. And I've got to thank Grant for texting me, and I've got to thank Tom, who was my partner for the day, Tom Morris, because we really had a lovely day, and it was very special, and I'm very fortunate to get to do this stuff. But it was... I just felt like I wanted to talk everyone through it.
Oh, it's wonderful. I've enjoyed every second of this. Sadly, we've run out of time for me to talk about my 9 holes at Muswell Hill in the rain. But
There's always next week, isn't there? There's always next week.
Next time, make sure you subscribe so that episode lands on your inbox next week.
This was another episode of your favourite golf podcast, Golf is Ruining My Life. Go and subscribe.
Yes, please.
Go on TikTok. We're on TikTok. Our TikTok channel's doing loads of bits at the moment.
TikTok's insane.
Yeah, TikTok's insane at the moment.
What is happening on TikTok?
People are liking golf content.
If you search golf on TikTok, you basically see our mugs.
Yeah.
Amazing. So thanks very much if you are subscribed to us over there, and thanks for listening.
See you next time.